Welcome. This is a tutorial on how to successfully transfer your part-time staff timesheet information into your zone's cover sheet and the cover sheet D needs to process payroll. All right, let us begin. Thursday morning, you come to work excited. You're going to open up your Outlook inbox. Once that is open, you're going to scroll down and you're going to see Parks and Recreation OST timesheets. You're going to click on that. Then you're going to click on Inbox. Then you will see your zone specific folder. You're going to click on that. Once that box is open, you're just ready to process payroll. It's exciting. All right, let's move forward. You're going to see all of your part-time staff timesheets listed in that folder, in that inbox, and you're going to click on it. So for this example, Cassandra Bowser, she worked November 24th, and we're going to process her payroll. So we're going to double click on her timesheet. Once her timesheet is open, we're seeing and we're going to verify her times. We see that she worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we see that the days, hours are correct, and the total hours for the week is 11.25. Excellent. Now we're going to click on her cover sheet D. Now, in this section, you're going to see two sections, okay? You're going to see the top section, that is what we're using for the zone's cover sheet, and then the bottom section is what D needs to input to process payroll, okay? Now we see these two sections. We're going to click on Bowser Cassandra, and we're going to drag our mouse all the way to total hours. Then we're going to right click and copy. Now, for this example, I saved Zones 3 cover sheet on the desktop. So I'm going to click on, double click the cover sheet. All right. Now, for your Zones cover sheet, we have listed all of your part-time staff in your zone. So we're going to locate Cassandra Bowser's name. As we can see, it's the first one. We're going to right click and we're going to paste values 1, 2, 3. Now her values have successfully been transferred to the zone's cover sheet. Now, going back to Cassandra Bowser's timesheet, we're going to fill in, we're going to copy, so click active and drag your mouse all the way over to total. We're going to copy this information for D to process payroll. All right, once you copy that, you're going to go back to the cover sheet, and on the bottom tab, you're going to see cover sheet D. You're going to click on that. Then under status, see that blank cell? You just right click that one and paste values. Now, these information has transferred over to this page that she needs to process payroll. Awesome. Now, Cassandra Bowser timesheet is now complete. We can exit out of that. All right. So once that is exiting out, we're going to open up the next part-time staff timesheet. In this case, we are filling out processing Cynthia Batt's time for 11/24 pay week. So we're going to double click on her timesheet. As you can see, her times doesn't look quite right. It's drawing some red flags. So Evan, he's the one processing payroll. He's going to contact Ms. Batts and say, hey, these times aren't making sense. So when he talks to her, she's going to say, hey, I messed up on the times. Can you fix it for me? And Evan is now going to fix the times, okay? So to fix the time, you click on the box on the cell, and you will go to the formula bar, and you're going to edit that box. So in this case, she had PM instead of AM. So he's going to go to the other cell box and fix that as well, okay? Now it makes sense. Looking at the bottom of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you see that the hours add up correctly, and the total hours for the week is 17.75. All right? So going to the bottom of this timesheet, you're going to see cover sheet D. You're going to see two sections. Again, the top section is for Zones 3 cover sheet, and the bottom section is for D. As you see, it's 3 different roles. Cynthia Batts, if you go back to the TDS, you're going to see she worked in 3 different locations: Bow Creek, Bayside, Thorogood, Kindercrest. Great programs. Uh, Now we have to paste that into Dee's cover sheet. But going back to the 3 roles, she worked at 3 different locations. That means those hours worked were budgeted under those 3 different locations. That is why it's 3 different roles. Okay? So now we're going to paste Cynthia Batts' information into the cover sheet. So we will click Cynthia Batts' name, drag your mouse all the way over to total hours, copy, and we're going to paste it in the cover sheet. Okay? So we're going to find Cynthia Batts' name, right click, paste, values, excellent. Now we're going to go back to Cynthia Batts' timesheet. Okay. So once we get back to Cynthia Batts' timesheet, we're going to click on active and drag it to the bottom right of total hours. We're going to right click, copy. Then we're going to go to the cover sheet under cover sheet D. And we're going to paste it right under active. So click on that cell, paste, right click, paste. Excellent. And we will do this for all of our part-time staff in our zone, okay? Now, for our checks and balances, you can see in the cover sheet, those who did not put in time, you will see there will be no values for them. So we have to make sure we have times, and we put input times for that staff. Now, at the end of the cover sheet, you will put verified by Evan Bradley, because he's the one who verified the timesheet, and then you will email it to D. All right, thank you all so much, and this concludes the tutorial.